What up, people? It is your boy Baddog here. Another fitness video. Appreciate you watching. This one's going to be interesting because, a lot of times this channel is very small. As most of you know, I have a much larger channel. But, I'm very into fitness and being in shape and a lot of that stuff. And a lot of my videos don't get a ton of views in this channel, maybe 100, 150 views. The keto one that I did, though, I forgot there's Keto Cultists out there. I forgot about the Keto Cultists. And that video is approaching 1,000 views. Trying to get 1,000 views on my videos. And it is amazing to me how these people copy and paste stuff from freaking Google to act like they're smart and tell me, oh, are you a doctor? Are you a nutritionist? Are you a scientist? Are you this? Are you that? No, I've never claimed to be. And that just proves to me that nobody actually watched that video. These people that are attacking me because I don't agree with a keto diet didn't watch the video because the comments are like, oh, the keto, blah, blah, blah. My whole point of the keto diet was that you cannot sustain it for a lifetime. You don't eat, they're like simple sugars. No, you don't eat bread. You don't eat chocolate. You don't eat potato chips. You don't eat cookies. I've said this a million times, but as I've said before, you're going to be hard pressed to tell me a hamburger is healthier for you than a banana is. It's not going to happen. Who am I? Nobody. I'm a guy that went from this to this. Carbohydrates are part of my diet. You can sit here and talk about the insulin, and you can copy and paste crap from Google, talking about all the science behind it. I'm talking about weight loss, man. That's it. Weight loss is calories in, calories out. Yeah, you can tweak it here and there, but you're going to be hard-pressed to tell me that bodybuilders, the best bodybuilders in the world, have a keto diet. They don't. That's not what it is. So it amazes me. But, act like I don't do any research. Act like this weight just fell off my body. Like I didn't do anything. How did I do that? How did I lose 75 pounds if I incorporate carbohydrates into my diet? And like anything else, I don't overindulge in carbohydrates. I don't eat 500 carbohydrates a day. That wasn't the point of the video. That wasn't telling people, hey, overindulge in carbohydrates. Base your diet on carbohydrates. It's not what the video was about. And if you actually watched it, you would know that. The video was about having balance and having a diet that you can sustain for a lifetime. That was the entire point of the video. If you want to lose that vanity 20 pounds, 30 pounds for a class reunion or a wedding, or you want to go to the beach and you don't really care about your body, but you care about what other people think about your body and you want to lose that weight, sure, it's great for that. Any crash diet is great to lose 20 or 30 pounds. The point is, after you lose the 30 pounds, can you maintain it? That was the whole point of the video. But listen, don't take my word for it. Now I got a video, or I have an article here, and this is from Harvard Health. Maybe they're stupid. I don't know. Harvard seems like a pretty good school. I would imagine that this type of thing would tell you a lot about it. So let's read this together. Okay. Let's read this together because, again, people think I don't do any research, tell me I got to do more research and all this other stuff. There's going to be things in here that back exactly what I say. So stay with me. Okay. Here you go. What is a keto diet? In essence, it's a diet that causes the body to release ketones into the bloodstream. Most cells prefer to use blood sugar, which comes from carbohydrates, as the body's main source of energy. In the absence of circulating blood sugar from food, we start breaking down stored fat into molecules called ketone bodies. This process is called ketosis. Once you reach ketosis, most cells will use ketone bodies to generate energy until we start eating carbohydrates again. This shift from using circulating glucose to breaking down stored fat as a source of energy usually happens over 2 to 4 days of eating fewer than 20 to 50 grams of carbs per day. Keep in mind, a banana is about 30 grams of carbs, okay? Keep in mind, this is a highly individual process, and some people need a more restricted diet to start producing enough ketones. Because it lacks carbohydrates, a ketogenic diet is rich in proteins and fats. It usually includes plenty of meats, eggs, processed meats, sausages, cheeses, fish, nuts, butter, oils, seeds, and fibrous vegetables. A lot of that does not sound healthy to me. Because it is so restrictive, it is really hard to follow over the long run. That's my point. Carbohydrates normally account for at least 50% of the typical American diet. My diet consists of about 30% of carbohydrates. One of the main criticisms of this diet is that people tend to eat too much protein and poor quality fats from processed foods with very few fruits and vegetables. Patients with kidney disease need to be cautious because this diet can worsen their condition. Additionally, some patients may feel a little tired in the beginning, while some may have bad breath, nausea, vomiting, constipation, and sleep problems. Is it healthy? We have solid evidence that a keto diet reduces seizures in children, which is a good thing, sometimes as effectively as medication. Because of these neuroprotective effects, questions have been raised about the possible benefits for other brain disorders such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, sleep disorders, autism, and even brain cancer. However, there's no human studies to support recommending ketosis to treat these conditions. Weight loss, this is the part I want to get to. Weight loss is the primary reason my patients use the keto diet. Previous research shows good evidence of a faster weight loss when patients go on keto or very low carb diet compared to participants on a more traditional low fat diet or even a Mediterranean diet. You know why? Because you're losing a ton of water. That's why. However, that difference in weight loss seems to disappear over time. And you know why? Because you cannot sustain it. That is why. As I said in the video, what is the point of losing the 30 pounds and gaining it all back? If you can't maintain your diet as your lifestyle for the rest of your life, why are you losing the weight? Unless you're doing it for vanity purposes, which is fine. But don't sit here and tell me that, the keto diet, you're not going to do that for 40 years. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. Sorry. Not happening. A keto diet has also been shown to improve blood sugar control for patients with type 2 diabetes. Again, my video about keto is not talking about diabetes and insulin and all this other stuff. It says at least in the short term. The point about the keto thing is the weight loss aspect of it. There's no other thing I'm talking about, okay, when it comes to keto. I'm talking about weight loss. There is even more controversy when we consider the effect on cholesterol levels. A few studies show some patients have increase in cholesterol levels in the beginning, only to see cholesterol fall a few months later. However, there is no long-term research analyzing its effects over time on diabetes and high cholesterol. Here's your key takeaways. A ketogenic diet could be interesting. It could be a keto diet. Let me say this again. A keto diet could be an interesting alternative to treat certain conditions and may accelerate weight loss, but it is hard to follow and can be very heavy on red meat and other fatty, processed, and salty foods that are notoriously unhealthy, like a hamburger, like a chicken wing. Okay, like chicken wings, like fried chicken. Okay, like butter. It's unhealthy. This is the sentence. Read this along with me because this was the entire point of my video, the last one. We also do not know much about its long-term effects, probably because it's so hard to stick with that people can't eat this way for a long time. It is also important to remember that yo-yo diets lead to rapid weight loss fluctuation and are associated with increased mortality. And if you don't know what that means, it means you will die faster when you keep putting your body through that crap of yo-yo dieting. In other words, balance your diet out and do it as your lifestyle. Instead of engaging in the next popular diet that would only last a few weeks to months, for most people, that includes a keto diet. Try to embrace change that is sustainable over the long term. A balanced, unprocessed diet rich in colorful fruits, vegetables, lean meats, fish, whole grains, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and lots of water seem to have the best evidence for a longer, healthier, vibrant life. Now, maybe Marcelo Campos, MD from Harvard, isn't as smart as you keto people. Maybe he isn't. But that was the entire point of my video. Now, I'm sure that most of the keto people just read the freaking title and commented on this video instead of actually watching it. But my entire point of a keto diet or any fad diet out there is that it is not sustainable. This is why these fad diets come and go. And in 3-4 years, there will be another fad diet and another one and another one. I've been alive a long time. I have seen this crap through the 80s. Oh, the soup diet, the slim fast diet, this diet, that diet. I've seen it all. Why do they keep coming out with new diets? If one is actually successful and it works 100%, why is there another diet? How did I lose the weight without being on a keto diet? What, you telling me every person on the face of the planet needs to do keto to lose weight? Like I said, the best bodybuilders in the world, they don't cut carbohydrates completely out of their life. You can have a potato, it ain't going to kill you. You can have a banana. You can have broccoli. You can have this stuff. Stay away from the crap, the obvious crap. Don't eat a loaf of bread. Don't eat a sleeve of Oreos. Don't eat a bag of potato chips. That's obvious. But you cannot cut carbohydrates completely out of your diet for a lifetime. That's not how your body works. That was the point of my video. So I know the people that actually watch my channel to actually learn something, watch it all the way. But the Keto Cultists probably just read the title and then commented. So have at it. It's Bad Diggity Dizzle. I'm out.